Hi everyone, this is Becky with Becky Budgets. I just wanted to go ahead and come on here and do our May 2022 monthly budget. As most of you had probably already seen, I did this for the month of April, but I didn't end up doing a closeout of it because we had gotten a consolidation loan and the numbers were just really skewed because of that. So with this being the first quote unquote normal month under the new budget, I wanted to go ahead and do an overall monthly so that we can close out at the end of the month and see where things actually fell. So that being said, thank you to each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel. If you are not subscribed and you do like this content, please consider subscribing. If you hit that notification bell below, you won't miss any of my content. So let's go ahead and get started. Income source one, I usually put down as my monthly income, which average for the last 12 months. The lowest has been $3,900. And then income source two is what my husband brings in as a minimum from his job, and he does get paid weekly. And then we don't ever budget for bonus income. So when we add those together, it comes in as $6,568. Now, when we come down to our fixed expenses include rent, our subscriptions, Excel, Apple, T-Mobile, which is our cell phone, Xfinity, Allstate, which is our car insurance, and Nationwide, which is our dog's insurance. So for rent, we usually budget $2,000. Subscriptions, it is currently at $53, but as I had said, hand in stone, I've got to pay one more month of that, and that is technically a subscription. So what I'm budgeting for the month of May is $123, which includes the $69.99 for hand in stone. Now we usually do budget $250 for Excel, but that bill has already come through. We know that that's going to be $138. Apple is a set $56. T-Mobile is down to $100. So as of now, it's down $62. Xfinity is at $149. Allstate usually comes in at about $142, but because of that drive-wise, I already know that what we're going to be paying is $41. And then the dog's insurance is the set $143. So when we add those values together, that equals $2,750. Now, when we move on to our variable expenses, those are our basic envelopes, which are food, gas, pets, hubby, Becky, eating out, and miscellaneous. Now we do budget $400 per month for food, $200 for gas, $150 for pets, and that is to include their grooming and also food and treats and things like that. My husband gets $100 for personal. I get $100 for personal. We put $50 in eating out and $50 in for miscellaneous. So let's go ahead and add those up. So that equals $1,050. Okie dokie. Now let's move on to the debt section. So we can break down our debt into 3 types. So we've got our credit card payments, our personal loans, which are through Upstart, and then the student loan, which is through Advantage. And the debt that we're going to try to tackle, or that we're currently tackling, is our Dell. So the minimum payments for our credit cards this month is $499. The Upstart loans total $1,652. Advantage is a set $171. And then since what we're going to be putting into Dell is actually going to be any extra or overage, we're going to budget no dollars for that at this point. So let's go ahead and add those together. And that equals $2,322. Now, last but not least is going to be our savings portion. So in savings, we have the 52-week challenge number 1, which comes out of my account. And for the month of May, it is $78. 52-week number 2 comes out of my husband's. And because he goes bi-weekly, and technically that very last week in May is going to be used as the first paycheck of June, he pays a little less than I do monthly. So this month, his is going to be $74. And then our sinking funds. So our sinking funds are $100 a week. So we are estimating that that's going to be $400. Now, when we add that value together, that gives us $552. So let's go ahead and do the math on the bottom. So our total income, which we get from this portion up here, is $6,568. And then our total expenses are going to be our fixed expenses, which is $2,750, plus the variable expenses, $1,050, plus the debt, which is $2,322, plus savings, which is $552. Now that gives us a total of $6,674. Now, when we take the income minus the total expenses, that's going to give us negative $106. Now, if you're new, this doesn't stress me out too much, because we are taking those negative values when we're estimating our income. For example, last month, for the month of April, because both my husband and I have variable incomes, we ended up bringing in an overage of about $720. Now, that was a little bigger than normal, but just so you kind of know, 106 doesn't worry me too much because I know that based on the variability of our paychecks, we'll be okay. Now, we're all set going into May. We'll go ahead and take a look at all of this at the end of May to see how everything went and where the values went. Thank you very much for joining me on this video. If you are enjoying the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And to all of you who are still with me, I will go ahead and see you guys on Saturday. Saturday is when I will have our actual amounts, as my paycheck should post on Saturday this week, as Sunday is the 1st and banks closed on Sunday. As always, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Take care.